Welcome back to The Wise Way Forward. This is the place where we cut through the noise, examine the data, and help you leap ahead of the population. We have already covered how to think critically and how to focus your attention, but there is a missing link. You can have the smartest strategy in the world and perfect focus. But if you cannot get yourself to take action when you don't feel like it, you will lose. Today, in episode 5, we are tackling the most difficult trait to master: self-discipline. Without discipline, your health deteriorates, your wealth stagnates, and your time, it vanishes into a void of cheap dopamine and regret. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your results. By the end of this video, you will have a scientific blueprint to rewire your brain, override your laziness, and build the life you actually want, with the least amount of wasted effort. To build this guide, we aren't guessing. We are referencing 2 global bestsellers that approach discipline from different angles. First, we have The Power of Discipline by Daniel Walter. Walter focuses on the biological and psychological reasons why we resist change. He breaks down why your brain is actually fighting against your success to keep you safe. Second, we have The Science of Self-Discipline by Peter Hollins. Hollins is a best-selling author and researcher who dives deep into neuroscience. He combines brain chemistry with the brutal, effective tactics of Navy SEALs to show us how to push past our perceived limits. Both authors agree on one frightening truth. You are not born with discipline. It is not a personality trait. It is a muscle. And right now, yours might be atrophied. Let's fix that. Why is it so hard to just do the work? According to Daniel Walter, the culprit is the status quo bias. Your brain loves homeostasis. It wants everything to stay exactly the same, because same equals safe. When you try to wake up early or start a business, your brain views this change as a threat. It triggers resistance to pull you back to the couch. Peter Hollins adds another layer to this: willpower fatigue. Imagine your willpower is a battery. Every time you resist a cookie, focus on a boring email, or stifle a yawn, you drain that battery. Hollins cites a famous study involving radishes and cookies. Participants who were forced to eat bitter radishes while staring at fresh cookies gave up on a subsequent puzzle task twice as fast as those who were allowed to eat the cookies. The lesson? If you rely on grunt work and willpower alone, you will eventually fail. Your battery will run dry. The secret isn't to have more willpower, it's to design a life where you need to use it less. So, how do we hack this system? Hollins introduces a concept used by the toughest people on the planet: the Navy SEALs 40% rule. When your mind tells you that you are done, that you are exhausted, and cannot take another step, you are actually only at 40% of your capacity. That burning feeling, that desire to quit, that is just a mental barrier, not a physical one. If you can acknowledge that pain is just information, not a stop sign, you unlock a hidden reservoir of energy. But what about temptation? Both authors discuss a powerful technique called urge surfing. When you feel the urge to check social media or eat junk food, don't fight it. Fighting it makes it stronger. Instead, imagine the urge as a wave. Watch the urge rise. Acknowledge it. I am feeling bored right now. Then watch it crest and break. Most urges only last about 20 minutes. If you can surf that wave without acting on it, it will disappear on its own. We don't just deal in theory here. Based on these 2 books, here is your 4-step protocol to master self-discipline starting today. Step 1. The 10-minute rule. When you want to quit a hard task or give in to a distraction, tell yourself, I will wait just 10 minutes. Hollins explains that this delay engages your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, and dampens the emotional desire for instant gratification. Usually, after 10 minutes, the urge is gone. Step 2. Remove the option. Daniel Walter emphasizes that you cannot fight biology forever. If you want to stop eating sugar, do not have it in the house. If you want to work, put your phone in another room. Don't rely on willpower. Rely on a disciplined environment. Step 3. Flex your uncomfortable muscle. Discipline is not about feeling good. It is about getting good at feeling bad. Walter suggests small daily acts of discomfort, like a cold shower or an awkward social interaction, to toughen your mind. Step 4. Don't try. Do. Eliminate the word try from your vocabulary. Trying implies the possibility of failure. When you say, "I will do this," you are making a contract with yourself. Self-discipline is the ultimate form of self-love. It is choosing your future self over your present feelings. It is the only way to cut through the noise and experience the travel, the culture, the wealth, and the freedom you deserve. I highly recommend you pick up The Power of Discipline by Daniel Walter and The Science of Self-Discipline by Peter Hollins. There is a treasure trove of specific tactics in there that we didn't have time to cover. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the one bad habit that drains your battery the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you found value in this, hit that subscribe button. We are building a community of people who refuse to be average. This is the wise way forward. See you in the next episode.